Welcome everybody, Stackz Gaming. This is a deck profile of ZORO. This list is basically a mirror of the top 32 that happened in Nats in Los Angeles. I put it together for a friend of mine who wanted to get into the game. Just wasn't sure how he wanted to play. I had some extra stuff, so I made the deck for him. He's been liking it, enjoying it. Let's get down to the top deck profile. We all know his ability. Basically, you put one Don under him, he boosts everything by 1,000. I still think this is the best leader, but I mean, it's doing well in Japan. Don't know its placing yet, but the fact that it's doing well over there, he's dodging yellow, that's for sure. We got the 4 Namis. Namis from starter deck 10. You can search and look for any Straw Hat card or event card other than herself. It would have been great if she could find herself. Then you have Buggy, searches all your red events, makes it easy to go filter through your deck, plus he's a 3/1. Then your Searcher that searches your searchers. The Dan finds any 1 cost, does not care, just finds a 1 cost. So a Searcher that finds searchers. Not broken at all for red. Then we have our 1 Sanji. I don't know why we needed more small bodies that were 3/1 for some reason, but they gave us Sanji. I believe he's out of set 4? Yeah, he's OP 4. For whatever reason they made him, and it's not healthy for everyone else. Then we got our 2Ks. On play -2,000, comes in good if you want to pair board. Sometimes you just use it as a 2K counter. And if you do play that card, the only reason why you would is because you have a follow-up where you can use Bunnynahm. Bunnynahm boosts any 1 cost by 3K. You have to rest her and then boost it by 3K. So with ZORO and this, she essentially becomes a 4K for 2 Dawn. So she can become an active swinger. And then we have our other boost on play. Boost a 1 cost by 3K as well. So I have seen people just load up the Otama with this, and leader's ability, it goes in for like 7. It's crazy. But I mean, you can't go wrong for 2 Dawn, and your leader 3 Dawn for 7K. Then MVP of the starter deck, Brook, on play, assign 2 rested Dawn. So essentially you play this for free and then you assign the 2 Dawn to leader or to something else just to give you extra pressure. Then we have our Zoros, pretty self-explanatory. He has Rush, he's the best card out there for a 3/5, just laying down the sauce. And then with leader ability, he becomes a 6, so it just filters out all the 2Ks out of your opponent's hand. It's a close game. And then your MVP of the deck, you have your Straw Hat Luffy. He has Rush, but his ability for 2 Dawn, you can basically make him unblockable. So if you got your opponent down to 0 life and he's got a wall of blockers and only 2 cards in hand, you play him, you load him up, and you send him flying. That's how you close games. I think it should always be around at 4 or 3, but that's a preference. And because we do run a total of 8 cards that don't have counter, we play Bad Manners. Bad Manners gets rid of bad cards in our hand that have no counter power. That's basically why I run it in here. Very rarely does it come up, but if it comes out of life, it minuses 3,000 to your opponent's leader or a creature. So if they were going to finish you off, it just slows them down out of life, especially if you don't have anything to ditch with it. So it's at 3 somewhere, defense or offense. I think it's just good. Then our favorite card that came off the ban list, Radical Beam. If you have 2 or less, it becomes a 4K power. If you have 2 or more life, it's just a 2K counter power. And then my favorite red card is plus 3k. So basically plus 3k. If it comes out of life, you can give your leader plus 1,000. If I have Dawn open, I'll just leave this in my hand. And then my second favorite card of the deck, I'm thinking about pushing it up to 3, Diablo Jambe. So it can only works on Straw Hat cards. It can make anything unblockable. And then if it happens to come out of life as a trigger, it destroys a 3-cost blocker. A lot of the blockers right now are 4 costs or 5, so probably not great out of life, but really good just to apply pressure, get your opponent down to 0. Put this on your leader and then push for game, or you can put it on your ZORO and push for game. You know, whatever applies the most pressure.
Game pushers.
Thank you for checking out this deck profile. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. We'll make more deck profiles as you guys request them.